Hello. Hey, 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 hey. Happy Thursday. I am working on getting ready for the day, and I've had a ton of new clients order the Perfect foundation. And this time of the year, our skin is usually so dry and flaky that I am obsessed with mixing the foundation with due date just to give it that extra moisture on my face, but then also to give the application a really nice smooth coverage. So for those of you who are new to this foundation, stick around. I'm going to give you a new tip and trick in case you don't know. And yeah, feel free to share this video if you want to. So with the Perfect foundation, I always recommend using a primer and a setting spray. So LimeLife has really great primer and setting. I'm just going to kind of spray that all over. Give it a second here to dry. I totally got that in my mouth. Does not taste good. All right, so Perfect foundation. Love this foundation. Wax based. I'm almost out. What I've already done is I can melt it down, and so I've actually extended this another 2 weeks already, and I can probably get by a little bit longer here, but we're getting close, that's for sure. So it's super versatile. You can do sheer coverage, full coverage, whatever it is that you choose to do. And then you can use a sponge to apply. You can use a brush. My favorite is the diffuser brush. And then in the winter when your skin is extra dry, because at least here in Minnesota, there's no humidity. It's freezing cold. Our heat is on full blast. We're in a tundra right now. And so it is definitely needed to add that extra facial oil into my skincare routine. So instead of putting it on by itself, which I do in the evenings before bed, in addition to my facial serum, just to really help with that extra dry skin, I like to mix it with my foundation as well, just so that the application is a little bit smoother. It really gives me that little extra glow that I feel like I need in the winter.
I need to potty in that kitchen bathroom.
Why?
I need to.
Why can't you go to the other one?
Cause I'm gonna here.
Oh, okay. I gotta lift her over the gate. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So I usually have to put the gate up these days because the baby likes to go and play in the kitchen in the dog water, and I'm sick of changing his clothes nonstop. So what I'm just putting on here now is just some of the concealer. I like to use concealer 3 to hide my tired mom eyes, the purple tones, and then the slight scars that I still have from that acne bout that I had a couple years ago. And I just shared that with you guys recently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to head over to my personal page, scroll down, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So just using concealer 3 to kind of cover those areas. So then what I'm going to do with with my foundation is I'm going to scrape a little bit out here. And I forgot my little spatula, so I'm just going to have to use my nail. So I like to scrape a little bit out, and then I'm going to kind of place it onto my hand here, just like this. And this is going to be too much, I think. Hold on, Macy. And then this is the due date. It's a facial oil. It's amazing, and it mixes really, really, really well with this foundation. So I'm going to add the tiniest little drop. One drop. Come on. There we go. And that'll be more than enough. And then I just mix it together with my finger here. And then I'm going to kind of place dabs of it all throughout my face. So I've done my primer. I've done my concealer. I'm just going to add this. And it kind of makes it like a B&B cream, or almost like a liquid if you're a liquid or more of a cream foundation. But it's still the same formula. It's that wax-based formula, so it's really light and airy, even using it like this. Again, this is just adding that extra moisture to my skin, that dewy, glowy look. Some of you are probably like, well, I already have really oily skin, so why would I use a facial oil on top of that? you're likely oily for a variety of reasons. It could be just like you have large pores and you just produce more oil, but usually we end up producing more oil when we're actually really dry, and oil combats oil. So in addition to your moisturizer or serums that you're using, you should use a facial oil, and I really recommend Due Date. It's fantastic. And what that's going to do is combat oil. So if you're using like water-based products, that is just going to dry you out more. I just love the way this foundation covers for starters, but this just makes, it's like a game changer in foundation application. A little Due Date, baby. And then I like to bring it down onto my neck here. Voila, my friends. We have my daughter's Christmas concert today. So I'm just starting off by getting myself ready because I have 2 other little ones to get ready. And then we'll head there this afternoon. So, ta-da! Super easy. You still get a lot of great coverage. It's still really pigmented, but it goes on really smooth. It gives you kind of that dewy, glowy look, almost like a little highlight. So, for all of you who just got the perfect foundation, if you already have the Due Date, try it, see what you think, mix it together. Again, a tiny, tiny little drop of this Due Date is all you need. You might have to play around with it a little bit to find your texture, because if you use too much, it will be so oily. So just start off with a small amount. It's buildable from there if you feel like you need more. The choice is yours. But the diffuser brush, perfect foundation, and Due Date. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.